It's time for my updated hot seat list in college football. We'll start with coaches that aren't on the list anymore, and it's Luke Fickell, not because he's fired, but because Wisconsin confirmed he'll be back in 2026. So he was number one in our ranking, but we're going to remove him because he won't be fired this year. At number 10 is Dave Doeren. Yes, NC State has a couple really excellent wins this year, but they also have some very bad losses, and they haven't clinched a bowl game yet, which is what I believe it will take to get Dave Doeren another year. New on this list is Jeff Choate. After a disastrous year 2, they still don't have a conference win or an FBS win. It just feels like it's not enough in 2 years. He could be fired in just his second season. Another guy making the jump to this list is Sonny Cumbie. Louisiana Tech has still not clinched a bowl game, and despite looking great at several moments this year, just a couple of really ugly, disastrous losses to Western Kentucky and Delaware where they should have had it, and then they just didn't get it. So I think if they miss a bowl, they're probably going to move on from him. Just too much of the same stuff that haunted them last year. For now, we're keeping Bill Belichick on this list because I think something really weird could happen this offseason. He gets bought out, they agree to part ways, whatever it is. Yes, they've racked up a couple conference wins, but to me, it hasn't fixed a lot of the underlying issues. I think they'll likely lose out from here. I'll tell you what, Dabo certainly knows how to make things interesting. Clemson comes out and plays inspired versus Florida State and gets a win. They've got a road game versus Louisville. I could see them winning a couple down the stretch here that gives them a little bit more faith and confidence in Dabo and maybe gets him another year. This last month of the season is going to be extremely critical for Dave Aranda at Baylor. It could end up determining his fate about whether or not he gets another year at the Bears. Maryland comes up short versus Rutgers this last weekend, and that might be the final nail in the coffin for Mike Locksley. He has a talented team this year with young players. I think keeping him might be the right call, but I just don't think that's what's going to happen at this point. It feels like the buzz is there to get him canned. Michigan State was on a bye this last weekend, but I still feel that Jonathan Smith is firmly on the hot seat. He could be done after this season in East Lansing. Florida State takes another loss. The massive buyout is still there protecting Mike Norvell, but he's so far on the hot seat, they might still eat it and just fire him this season. And our new number one on the hot seat is Dell McGee. At Georgia State, still no conference wins this year, still no FBS wins this year. It's been really ugly. They're really talented. We've said the story 1,000 times with him, but it feels like this is where the road ends.